This is Catherine MacLennan, and my passion project is Down syndrome. First, I have just a picture of the chromosomes of kids with Down syndrome. People without Down syndrome just have this 2 of this 21 chromosome, and Down syndrome have this extra chromosome. So the first part of my action project is I have been spending most of the Collaborative Wednesdays, the second half of Collaborative Wednesdays, upstairs with the kids with disabilities, just giving them a opportunity to get to know kids outside of their little community. It's called There are 4 kids along with me that have created this thing called Peer Link. And I will be talking about that in the independent study portion, but there's also this thing called Hornet Connections, which is just any kids. We have a Facebook group, anyone who wants to, we just plan an activity every Collaborative Wednesday, whether it's a game day or going outside and playing a game or doing arts and crafts. We just do fun activities and kind of just create a real connection with the kids. This boy that I am with is Jake Johnson, a junior with Down syndrome, and I've just really gotten to know him, and he has just really been a big part of my life for the last couple months, and I hope to continue to get to know him and learn more about him. So for the independent study, this is with 4 other kids. Next year we will be taking a period out of the day to spend time with the kids with disabilities, and for me, some of them do have Down syndrome, so it is a great way to continue my passion project, and it'll just create a connection for the kids with other kids, or create a connection for those kids with other kids and give them the opportunity to interact with other kids, and just maybe create social skills. We've talked to their main teacher about it and Doc Locke about it and gotten our counselor signatures, so it really is a serious thing that we're doing. Hopefully I can get to know Jake through that. So there are 4 other kids doing that along with me. The next portion of my action is volunteer action options, which is I have signed up for Down Syndrome Association of Minnesota volunteer options, and they might have summer or fall opportunities. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. So just continuing using my resources with my passion project to continue to volunteer. And also I have volunteered with Special Olympics in the past, so continuing that volunteering will just help me create connections with kids with Down syndrome, and also just kids with disabilities in general. Lastly, I have a clip. My project is mostly about Down syndrome awareness and just making sure people know what Down syndrome is and the abilities that kids with Down syndrome have. They have so much potential, and people just degrade them to just having a disability, and I think this clip really shows why they should be treated as equal.
It's called Down syndrome.
But I am not called Down syndrome. Down syndrome is not all that I am.
Down syndrome is not who Alyssa is. She's just Alyssa. She's a person.
Down syndrome is named after Dr. John Langdon Down, who first identified the syndrome in 1866.
Down syndrome is not Rachel's name or who she is. So please don't call her a Down syndrome kid or Down's kid.
Because Sam is not a Down's kid. He's just a kid that happens to have Down syndrome.
I'm his kid with Down syndrome.
Down syndrome is not a birth defect.
It's not a disease.
It's not contagious. It's not like a cold. You can't catch it.
And you can't get over it or cure it.
Down syndrome is just something I was born with.
It's something I live with. I will have it my whole life.
It's just one part of who I am.
Just one part of a beautiful self.
Who we are depends on.
So those are mostly the 3 things that I will be doing to take action for my passion project.